Hello again my friends, I finally had the time to edit together all of my Gamescom footage that I took in Germany back in August. Better late than never, right? So here I am waiting in line to see Destiny being played on a cinema-sized screen. We were lucky enough to be some of the first people in the world to see Bungie's second Destiny Vidoc. As you can imagine, we were all pretty effing excited. We were ushered into the small box-like room that you see here to watch the Vidoc reveal. There was no seating in this room, so we all stood, huddled together, looking up at this screen, waiting for that Bungie logo to fade and for the Vidoc to actually begin. Bungie really knows how to create atmosphere and build excitement. After the Vidoc finished, we were led into a cinema screen where Deej played through a demo of the game. So here we are inside the actual cinema, giant Destiny posters on either side of us. That's Deej at the front there, greeting us all as we entered and getting ready to play through the demo. Now, the demo that we saw is the same demo Bungie played through at E3, although there are some different variations in this playthrough. We get to see a close-up of a hunter wielding the awesome looking Red Death exotic pulse rifle, we get to see more of the interior of the House of Devils, and we even get to see a female Titan performing the Fist of Havoc super. And you kind of get to see stuff from different angles too, so it's well worth watching if you're eager for any new Destiny gameplay. The demo starts as always in old Russia, the wild frontier, a land reclaimed by nature. Now, amazingly, everything that you see here is playable game space, which means that if you can see it, you can actually visit it, which is incredible. Bungie has also revealed that old Russia is just a tiny fragment of Destiny's playable game space, so expect Destiny to be huge. I've even heard a Bungie playtester saying that they actually got lost a few times while playing the game. Now, as you can see, Destiny's beautiful. You've got the grass and trees swaying gently in the breeze. You've got real-time shadows. You'll have real-time lighting and even its own weather system. Destiny will have its own weather system. Now, what you're about to see here is something that we haven't actually seen before in a gameplay demo. Deej is just about to leap onto these cars here, so that's something we actually haven't seen before. Now, what are these cars? Why is there a pile-up of rusty cars? What happened here? Destiny will plant storyline seeds that will germinate in the sequel, so you might not know what's going on currently, but you have to fill in the blanks yourself, and that will be revealed gradually over time in the sequels and perhaps in the DLC as well. Now, what we're about to see here is a hunter being dropped off by their own personal spacecraft. We still don't know whether you'll be able to fly your own personal spacecraft. That is yet to be revealed. Now, the hunter here is wielding Red Death, an exotic pulse rifle, and it looks gorgeous. What you probably can't see here, in fact, is how amazing it actually looked on the big screen. Eye-popping HD visuals, it really looked amazing, and even this doesn't do it justice. And look at the real-time lighting and ripple effects in the water. This game is going to look stunning, and look at the armour that the hunter's wearing. Bones, like the bones of a dead animal. So a hunter's armour and their weapons, that will tell a story about the hunter, how veteran the game player is, what they've been up to. So if you see a hunter like that wielding Red Death and wearing that skull kind of armour, you know that hunter's seen some seriously epic battles. Now, we also get to see kind of this area from a different angle as well, and you can see the pile-up of cars actually going into this installation here. Now, this installation has been actually overrun and overtaken by the Fallen, and specifically a fallen crew called the House of Devils. Now, the House of Devils is actually the crew that's come in here, reclaimed it for themselves, and you're going to have to kind of go in and reclaim it back for humanity. And as you enter interiors, the atmosphere becomes a little bit more moody. You've got darker lighting, and obviously when you're in this kind of dark kind of atmosphere, you'll need something to help you, something kind of like a guide, and that's what this Warlock that Deej is playing is about to do. It's about to show us the Ghost, and the Ghost will act as a guide. It will help light the way, it will help kind of show off the real-time lightning too. As you can see, there it is, and it's voiced by Peter Dinklage, and so it's going to sound epic, not only look epic but sound epic too. So that's going to be a little guide throughout Destiny. So if you ever find yourself in a sticky situation, a darkened corridor, you unleash that, he'll come to the fore and help you out. He'll kind of light the way. It looks pretty damn epic. So here we see the Ghost showing off Destiny's real-time dynamic lighting, and it looks utterly gorgeous. If you didn't think it looks good here, wait till you're playing it on your TV at home, on your HD TV with gorgeous graphics. It's going to blow you away. This was running on a PlayStation 4, I believe. Deej was playing it with a PlayStation 4 controller, so anyone that's buying a next generation Xbox One or PS4 is going to be blown away. The Ghost turning on the lights, you've got some amazing flare effects going on here. the game looks stunning. And also the ghost is going to warn you when you have incoming enemies. You see here the Shanks, and in the background some Dregs and Vandals, all part of the fallen clan, the House of Devils. As you can see here, the Hunter kind of sends out this red homing missile device that just takes out all those Fallen all at once. It's a pretty epic move. And you've got a Vandal here, moving in with a melee attack, quickly being taken out with a melee attack of the Warlock's own. A quick stab is an instant kill. And this kind of gives you an idea too of the amount of enemies you can have on the screen at once. You've kind of got 6 or 7 Fallen milling about here, so cooperation is going to be key. You can kind of go around the back of them and you can like stab. I'm not sure if you can actually perform any kind of assassinations of the kind that we saw in Reach, but headshots are critical. If you shoot a Fallen in the head, it takes them out instantly. It kind of takes their head off, in fact, and you get an instant critical hit kill. And as you can see here, more gorgeous real-time lighting gives you kind of an idea of the scope and epic scale of the game. Here Dee's chucking down a solar flare, taking out a few Fallen there, and just general stunning gameplay. You've got the Hunter with a golden gun super, one-shot kills, taking out some Fallen. And I think we've got a Nova Bomb here. So this is all gameplay that we've seen from slightly different angles. You can get a sense of the kind of physics as well, like the ragdoll physics. You take out a Fallen and it kind of slumps to the floor. So in general, it does look gorgeous. And you've got Rixus Arkenslayer about to make an appearance. Now, Rixus Arkenslayer is a member, I think he's probably the head of the House of Devils, and quite an intimidating beast, and he can also teleport by the looks of it. But a few critical shots to the head, a few solar flares, a few Nova Bombs will probably be enough to take him out. And also he carries the Thunderlord, which is another exotic weapon. Once you defeat him, you'll be able to pick that up. And you also get to see here the Hunter being revived. Once a Hunter is taken out, he won't be able to play until you actually revive him. How this is going to work in single player, we just don't know. But as you can see, Deej is having a bit of a time here taking this guy out, and he finally does. And Rixus kind of spews out Glimmer and awesome loot and other stuff as well. And as you can see, the Hunter here just about to be revived by pressing the square button, I believe. You keep your finger on that, the Hunter pops back up. And what we're about to see here is Deej actually giving us a glimpse, a previously unseen glimpse of the interior. Like I said, this is the House of Devils clan that have kind of taken this over. And as you can see, he's kind of draped in this red cloth. And you can expect the interiors to have a pretty decent level of detail to them. But this is something we actually haven't seen before. So it's nice to see kind of what the surrounding area looks like. Let's move on to the Titans ground pound. We get to see a female Titan for the first time doing a ground pound in the game. Now, we see our Guardians travelling through a dank sewer-like tunnel in order to escape the House of Devils that we've just seen. Now, they're moving from an interior structure to an exterior game space, and Bungie has stated in past interviews that when you enter an area where you can actually see the sky like you can here, then that's your visual cue to let you know that you're now in a public space where public events can take place. Now, we're going to see some previously unseen footage here. A female Titan performing a Fist of Havoc super. Here she comes, and boom, there you go, a bit of space magic, love it. As you can see, her armour is gorgeous. I love the yellow-blue design, it's going to be highly customisable. On her back, she's wearing the exotic rocket launcher known as Yalahorn, and we're going to see her switch between her primary, special and heavy weapons. As you can see, she's holding a heavy weapon at the moment, but we're going to actually see her switch between all 3 weapon slots. At the moment she's holding the Yalahorn, and she's going to switch to her primary and now her special. And in order to switch between your primary and special, you tap the Y or the triangle button, and in order to switch to your heavy weapon, you hold the Y or the triangle button. So it seems like a pretty decent way of switching between all 3 weapon slots. Now, the majority of the remaining gameplay is stuff we've already seen, but there's so much going on here that you're bound to spot something you missed in earlier demo walkthroughs. As you can see, this is a substantial sandbox arena that will allow you to approach the action in different ways. on ground level, up close and personal, perched on a ridge sniping from afar, running and gunning, or even on a vehicle. The Devil Walker you see here can be taken out by destroying the armor on its legs, which will cause the machine to expose its weak spot. Now you may be wondering, how on earth will I collect my loot when I finally destroy this Devil Walker? Surely some other sneaky guardian will steal it before I have the chance to pick it up. Fret not, each player has their own private loot stream. No other player will be able to steal your loot, and what's more, the loot that you gain will depend on what level you are. So a level 5 guardian, for example, won't receive the same kind of loot as a level 40 guardian. Higher level guardians can expect to receive higher level loot. Now, it's worth sticking around until the end of the demo to see Deej pull off a cheeky little dance as the Devil Walker explodes in front of him. You'll notice that the camera switches to third person as he does this. All gestures in Destiny, waving, saluting, pointing, will take place in third person. Personally, I can't wait to dance a merry jig on the first fallen soldier to succumb to my space magic. Now, as you can see, the Devil Walker here is nearly done. The weak spot is exposed, the Guardians are rallying around, a bit of a Nova Bomb action going on there, and it's on its last legs. So get ready for the jig, booyah! There it is, nice. So there you go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary. If you did, feel free to thumbs up the video. And just so you know, I'll be attending the Eurogamer Expo on the 26th and 27th of September. Destiny will be present there, so I'll be sure to capture plenty of footage to upload to my channel. So be sure to subscribe if you like that kind of content. And as always, thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more Destiny info. Thanks for watching, you just made my day, bro. And here comes the mother chuffing boom, yo. And the mother chuffing boom, yo.